starts to lose it out of bounds. Tries to throw it back in. It's intercepted by Sidner. Sidner brings it down and almost has it tied up by Quillen. Manages to get the ball off. It goes back to Diana Spence. I couldn't see the number there. She shoots the air ball. No good, and here comes Thompson. Kicks it back over to Quillen. Quillen swings it around top of the key to Mullins. Mullins feeds it over to Gerald. Gerald looking to drive in. Maria Wilson blocks her a little too much, and I believe we're going to have our first Bearcat foul of the game. And actually, they're going to say, let's see, they're going to call it on Brianna Owens. Both girls kind of converged at once, and the officials chose number 1 instead of number 3. End result's the same. Lexi Irvin now set to inbound for Gate City. She swings it over to Kaylee Dunn. So the freshman phenom checked back into the game. Mullins has the ball now, kicks it over to Dunn. Dunn feeds it inside to Steele. Steele goes up, shot's no good. Rebounded once again by Madison Worley. She gets the ball back over to Spence. Spence feeds it to Sidner. Sidner kicks the ball back out to Spence. Spence goes in, shot passed off to Worley. Worley goes up, ball goes out of bounds. I believe that was blocked potentially by Irvin. And Virginia High set to inbound. Ball comes into Worley. Worley goes up, shot's no good. Rebounded by Mullins. Little bit of pressure from Virginia High. She passes the ball down the court to Dunn. Dunn's trapped in the right corner. Feeds it back out to Irvin in the middle of the lane. Irvin kicks it back to Mullins. Mullins pulls for 3. It's good. Gay City leads 3-2 with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Just as quickly, here comes Virginia High. Sidner has the ball across the timeline. Getting pressured by Gerald. She hands it over to Wilson. Wilson back to Spence. They're kind of playing hot potato now. Worley looks to drive in. She goes up. Shot's no good, but I believe they're going to get Braylon Steele with the foul. And they are. And Steele picks up her first foul. That's first foul for Gate City. And 1 foul for Tennessee High. Worley's first shot's up. It's good. So we have a tie ball game. 3-3, 4:10 to go. Substitutions for Virginia High. It looks like Madison Campbell's checked in. And Worley's going to go to the bench and get a rest. Second shot's up. No good. That was Sidner shooting the free throws. Misses her second shot. Thompson has the ball now, brings it back down across the court. She kicks it over to Dunn. Dunn looks to drive in. Nothing there for her. Passes to Gerald. Gerald tries to feed it back to Irvin. Irvin wasn't ready. It was intercepted by Sidner. And here come the Bearcats as Spence pulls for 3. It's good. 6-3 now. Virginia High leads. 3:43 to go in the first quarter. Thompson with the ball on the right-hand side. Kicks it back over to Dunn. Dunn looking to drive the lane. She goes up. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Chloe Leonard for Virginia High. Sidner now has the ball right in the center, standing on the G. She looks to drive to the left-hand side, and Gerald absolutely gets leveled on a moving screen. Jesse, that would have been a nice takedown in football.
That was a pretty good hit, Chris.
So Gay City has the ball. What are your thoughts so far? We're about 5 minutes through the first quarter.
There's a lot of early game jitters. The team's trying to get their feet under them, trying to knock down some shots. And there's about been 4 turnovers, 5 turnovers total. 3 by Gate City, 2 by Virginia High.
Quillen has the ball now. She pulls for 3 from the corner. It's good. We're tied again. 3 minutes to go. Quillen down in the right-hand corner. That's been her go-to spot this season. And she makes the Bearcats pay for leaving her open. Spence now has the ball, top of the key, looking to pass inside. Finally is able to get the ball into Addie Ratcliffe's that checked in. Over to Madison Campbell. Shots up, shots no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson down the court, looking to drive inside the lane. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Housewright. And we have our first jump ball of the game. If Joe were here with us, he would play the crisscross song, Jesse. Maybe you want to sing it for us.
I believe I'll pass, Chris.
Well, Jesse's going to decline, but you all listening can sing it in your heads. Goes to Gay City. 2:29 to go in the first quarter. Dunn passes the ball into Thompson. Thompson on the right-hand side beyond the three-point line. Brings it around to the top. Looking to drive. Pulls up from the free throw line. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Housewright. Housewright goes up strong, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go on. Drum roll. Number 34, Miss Madison Campbell. Housewright, she's been deadly from the free throw line really since Christmas. And again, she converts on her first shot. Jesse, she's probably not missed 5 free throws since we came back from the Christmas break. And just as I say that, she bricks the second one, rebounded by Brianna Owens. And as Owens brings the ball down the court, she's going to be tripped up by Kaylee Dunn. So, 2 fouls for Gate City. 3 fouls for Virginia High. Neither team in much danger of the bonus yet. And Madison Worley trying to inbound the ball for Virginia High. She passes it over to Sidner. Sidner back almost across the timeline, manages to pass the ball off. Owens has it now, kicks it back over to Chloe Leonard. Gives the ball back to Spence. Spence, under undue pressure from Kendall Quillen, cannot handle the ball. They call her for a travel, and it goes back to the Blue Devils. Mullins inbounds the ball to Quillen, feeds it back to Mullins, and she brings it across the timeline. 1:50 to go before the end of the first quarter. Gay City leads 7-6. Ball goes inside to Housewright. Housewright looks to go up. Shot is good. It's 9-6. Gay City leads. Here come the Bearcats. Sidner bringing the ball down. She gets picked up by Mullins. Mullins looks like maybe got a little grab happy. And Sidner hits the ground. Looks like a little condensation has formed. There's a rumor/theory that there's an ice rink hidden under the court here, because every once in a while condensation randomly forms. And Virginia High set to inbound. 1:31 to go, first quarter. Gay City leads 9-6. And still wiping up the condensation, and here we go. Ball's kicked out to Cinder. Cinder dribbles around, passes it back into Marie Wilson. Back over to Sidner. Lots and lots of pressure from Gerald. Nowhere for her to go. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson tries to reach in, knock it out of the way, and they're going to get Thompson with her first foul of the game. And just as quickly, Virginia High inbounds. Sidner has the ball, standing again on the G. Gerald not giving her many options. She finally drives in the lane. Shot goes up, air ball. Rebounded by Quillen. She passes it over to Thompson. 1 minute to go, first quarter. Thompson looking to drive in, gets hacked, no call. She takes it coast to coast. The bucket is good. It's 11-6. Gay City leads. As Sidner brings the ball down. She tries to take it all the way in. Shot is good. 38 seconds to go. Thompson bringing the ball down the court for Gate City. Spins around, kicks it over to Mullins, right-hand side. Mullins pulls for 3, no good. Rebounded by Virginia High. Another rebound by Sidner. 23 seconds to go. Oh, she traveled, no call. Kicks it over to Spence. Spence pulls for 3, shot's no good. It's going to go out of bounds. And Miss Gerald set to inbound for Gay City. A little bit of a pause in action. We got some subs coming in. Gerald's actually going to go to the bench. Kaylee Dunn set to inbound. So the 5 on the floor, Dunn, Mullins, Thompson, Housewright, and Irvin. 10 seconds to go into the first quarter. Mullins has the ball left-hand side on the Devil's head. Passes it over to Thompson. Thompson tries to drive in, kicks it back to Dunn, top of the key. Dunn pulls for three. Shot's no good. That's the end of the first quarter. Gay City leads 11-8. Ordinarily, we would go to a break here. I'll take this opportunity again to recognize some of our sponsors while Coach McCormick tallies up the scores. And again, we do want to thank Premier Pharmacy, La Coretta of Weber City, Broadwater Trading Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of Scott County, James River Advisors, and Campus Drive-In. So far, as Coach McCormick said, both teams seemed maybe a little overfired up at the start of the game. Weren't really executing all that great. Coming in, though, we thought this would be a close matchup, and that's exactly what it's shaping up to be. Gay City leads 11-8. Coach, you got the scoring ready for us?
We've got Quillen with 3, Thompson with 2, Mullins with 3, and Housewright with 3.
So, pretty good start overall for Gay City. They're spreading the points out. They're not depending on any one person. To score. And Jesse was quick to point out that Gay City's normally averaging 12 points in the first quarter. They came in at 11, and Virginia High is averaging about 9 points a quarter. They come in at 8. As I like to say, the numbers don't lie. I think that's the baseball coach in me. I'm all about the data. You don't hear that enough at work, do you? As Virginia High now has the ball, looking to drive inside. That's going to be Maria Wilson. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Lexi Irvin. Oh, she almost struck her foot. Realized what she was doing. Passes the ball back over to Mullins instead. Mullins gives it to Gerald. Gerald kicks it back to Irvin. Irvin loses her dribble. Stolen away by Sidner. And she gets the ball down the court to Wilson. Wilson immediately trapped by Dunn and Mullins. And they're going to get Mullins with the bump. So 7:28 to go. Now that was a tenacious start to the second quarter, and Mullins picks up her second foul of the game. As Kendall Quillen wanting to check in, now finally the officials decide she can, and she's going to give Mullins a rest. So now for Gay City on the court, we have Dunn, we have Quillen, we have Housewright, we have Gerald, and we have Irvin. As ball's kicked out to Spence. She looks to drive the baseline. Nothing there for underneath. Throws it back out on top. Sidner has the ball back over in the right-hand corner. Being pressured by Irvin. Looking to drive inside. Quillen there too. Quillen was set for the block. Sidner tried to slide around her. They're going to get Quillen on the foul. But Sidner a little bit slow to get up. She kind of hit the floor like a pancake. Seems to be okay. And Quillen picks up her first foul. That's 6 for Gay City. So the next one's going to put the Bearcats on the line with 7:11 to go before the half. Bounce pass into Spence. Spence on the right-hand side. She pulls for 3. Hits the pole above the backboard. No call. Doesn't matter. End result's the same. Gerald has the ball now across the timeline. She gives it to Dunn. Dunn swings it over to Irvin. Irvin pulls for 3. Shot is good. It's 14-8. Gay City leads. 6:49 to go before halftime. Sidner bringing the ball down the court. Seems to be a little more urgency now this quarter. She tries to drive in again. Quillen said, I thought, no call either way. And they're going to call a foul. Is that going to go on Worley? It's kind of away from the ball. I'm not real sure what happened. I was watching, Jesse says it was over the back. I was watching Quillen flop there trying to pick up the charge. It's a good effort, and I thought she would have got it. But anyway, ball goes back to Gay City. Dunn racing down the court, looking to go in all the way on her own. She gets blocked, falls, no call. Cinder comes up with the steal. 14-8. Gay City leads. 6:22 to go before half. Good dribbling by Sidner. She drives in, passes it back over to Worley. Worley's shot goes up. No good. And we have our second jump ball of the game. I failed to mention to you, in the last 2 years, Jesse, Gay City has lost one game in which they have 6 jump balls. If Gay City gets 6 jump balls, they are almost totally undefeated in 2 years. and after lots of careful consideration and study,